An entry-level adventure tent for two, the Explore Planet Earth Spartan 2 is a great option. I'm going to show you how to set it up and pack it away. Let's check it out.
Hit it.
G'day folks, it's Lauren from Snowy's here. I have with me today the Explore Planet Earth Spartan 2. It's a great budget option for casual hikers, motorcycle tourers or bike packers. Fits two people in it or one person with room for extra gear. Weighs in at around about 2.7 kilos and its overall pack dimensions are 46 centimeters long by 15 centimeters in diameter. So let's take a look in the bag. The storage bag itself has got these compression sacks on it, so you can take up any slack or room in the bag there. We've also got some stitched in instructions as well as some care information and a little bit about your warranty there. We have got your peg bag, which comes with just the right amount of pegs that you need to set your tent up. Obviously, because we're doing this inside today, we're not going to use them, but this will give you a bit of a look at what they actually are like. You have your pole bag here, which consists of a couple of different poles. You've got a total of 3, one yellow pole and 2 red poles here, as well as your emergency pole repair kit. If you're out and about and it gets a bit windy and one of your poles snapped, you just pop this sleeve over like that and that supports the pole again in any of its broken spots. On top of the poles, you've also got your tent fly and your tent body. Now, the first thing that we're going to do is lay out the map of the tent. So when you've spread out your tent inner, you'll see here the mesh panels that indicate where the door is. So you just orient the tent the way that you'd like it to go for setup. The next step you're actually going to do is peg out all 4 corners, which we obviously can't do here, but I'll grab a peg and I'll show you. You'll be popping the pegs through the end of your webbing strap here, like so, and you'll be doing that on all 4 corners. So once the 4 corners of your tent inner are pegged out, I'll start by constructing them all so they're ready to go. So once your poles are constructed, we're going to pop them onto the tent itself. Now, as you can see, we've got these color-coded speedy hooks and corners there. So we're just going to line up the yellow pole with the yellow strapping. The first step to do is on the edge here, we're going to get our pole pin. We're going to slide the end of the pole over the pole pin like so. Then we're going to head to the opposite corner and do the same. Once we've done that, we're going to click on our speed clips. Then the next step is to start with our red poles. And then coming across to the other side, we're going to look for the red tab on the tent inner with the grommet hole. And as we bend this red tent pole in, we're going to put this little pin on the edge here, straight through the grommet, and that will hold that into place while we put on our speed clips. And we'll do the same with our other red pole. Now, as you can see here, we don't actually need to peg the corners of the tent out at all for it to be put up. So this is what we call a freestanding tent, which is a really helpful option if you're intending to be anywhere with really hard, compact or rocky ground. Also, as you can see, the construction of the tent is a little bit funny here. It's a bit offset and not 100% symmetrical. That's just Explore Planet Earth's design function there to eliminate the need for a crossbar to help keep out the peaks of the tent inner. The next step is to pop your fly on. So with putting your fly on, in terms of orientation, we're going to look for the color-coded corner tabs again. So we're going to match up the yellow tabs with the yellow corners and the red tabs with the red corners. We'll throw that one across first, like so. And before we lock in those corners, we're going to lift up the fly underside here and look for these fly anchoring tabs, which have a small grommet on them and will pop onto the end of each of the red poles. Awesome. Now, once those are in place, you can go around and clip down all 4 corners of your fly. Now, once you've anchored all 4 corner points of your fly, your next step is to peg your fly down. So we'll grab on either end of your tent here, you've got this elastic loop, so you're just simply pegging it out like this. You've also got your 2 guy ropes on either end, so you'll just be unrolling them like so, and pulling on this little loop here, pegging them out on your 45-ish degree angle. And then finally, you've got your vestibule peg loops, which you will just peg out like this. You also have the option of removing 1 elastic loop and zipping up the vestibule and rolling away this side if that's what you want to do when you're setting it up. Right, that's about it for your Spartan 2 setup. I'm going to show you how to pack it away. So the first thing you're going to do is remove all your fly-based tent pegs. So remember, you'll have these ones here from your vestibule, and on the end here, you'll have your center peg, and you'll also have your pegs for your guy ropes. So once those are removed, we're going to go around and unclip all 4 corner buckles. So once we've done those, the next step is to remove those red fly anchor grommet webbing here. So just pull that one off, and we'll do the same on the other side. And once they're removed, we're just going to pull the fly off and fold it up. The next step is to remove our poles. Now we're going to do everything in reverse, so we'll start with the red ones. Now the first thing we're going to do is remove the speedy clips off our first red pole. And we're going to come to the end here where our grommet is, and we're going to slowly release this. It will be under tension, so make sure you're keeping a hold of the pole the whole time. Now we'll loosen that off and pull the peg out. And the same situation, speedy clips first, and your grommet tab. And lastly, your yellow pole. I'm going to pull the pole pin out from the base here and collapse that one down. Now I did forget to mention before that it's best to leave all 4 corners of your tent base pegged out until we get to this stage. That way, if you've got any inclement weather or wind, it's not going to be blowing away whilst you're packing up your fly and your poles. Now once we get to this point, we can remove all 4 corners of those pegs, and then we're going to fold the tent in on itself, roughly into thirds, like so. Go in half here, quarters. Now we're going to stack it all up and roll it together, and then into the bag. Right, so that's all packed up. We've got a couple of these compression straps here. We'll pop these ones together, take up any extra bag slack. So there we have the Explore Planet Earth Spartan 2. It's a really great tent for those on a budget or entry-level adventurers. You can get it at snowies.com.au at our lowest prices every day. If you found this video helpful, give us a like. If you've got any questions or comments, chuck them below. You can head here to subscribe or here for more helpful videos. Catch you later, Snowies fam.